Is there a reckoning coming for the GOP? I'll get back to that in a moment. First, how bad does it have to get for Republican voters to give a standing ovation to a Democrat? Apparently, it takes a party so allergic to accountability they won't even show their faces in their own districts. Enter Congressman Eric Swalwell, marching straight into the Lansdowne, a deep red Republican territory. Not just to show up and say hello, but to deliver what MAGA's elected representatives won't. Honesty, answers, and a little dose of reality. Let's be clear, this isn't just any Republican seat. This is the domain of MAGA loyalist young Kim, who's so petrified of her own voters she won't dare hold a town hall meeting. But when Swalwell, a Democrat from another district, steps in, the turnout is huge, the applause is thunderous, and the questions cut right to the bone of Trump's hollow promises. Now let's point out these broken promises. Trump said he'd lower prices on day one. It's day 150, and by a show of hands, not one single person in that hall is feeling the relief. In fact, costs are climbing, and the only thing that's dropped is the GOP's credibility. Now watch this.
You were promised lower prices on day one. Yes. By a show of hands, how many of you are feeling those lower prices?
Then Trump promised he'd end all wars on day one, but under his leadership the map is bloodier, and now the US has gone to war with Iran. It's hard to believe.
You were promised an end to all wars on day one. How many of you have seen an end to those wars?
And then there's Social Security, the third rail of American politics. Trump swore it would remain untouched. But now the very people who paid in for decades are watching the ground shift beneath their feet. People getting fired, benefits threatened, safety nets fraying, all while the Republican leadership plays hide and seek with their own constituents.
You were promised that Social Security would not be touched. How many of you are on Social Security? But it's okay if they touch it, right? Because it's really just a government program, right? You didn't pay into it, did you? No? You paid into that?
If you appreciate this content, hit those like and subscribe buttons. So when Swalwell lays it out, promise after broken promise, truth after uncomfortable truth, there's no hiding from the outrage. People in that hall are pissed off, and rightfully so. They're tired of the lies, the blame games, and the endless gaslighting. They're hungry for answers, and they don't care what party brings them, so long as someone finally does.
So if you were promised lower costs on day one and your costs are going up, fewer wars on day one, and we're adding conflicts to the map, and that your Social Security wouldn't be touched, and they're firing the people who take care of you, and also putting at risk the payout that you have paid your own money into, I would understand why you're so pissed off, and on a Thursday night, you came to your community center and wanted to see your representative. Donald Trump is 0 for 150. He promised on day one, we're on day 150, and he's let you down. But you know what? You have a local member of Congress, and she's supposed to be accountable to you. Young Kim refuses to hold a town hall. She's been ordered by Republican leadership to not speak to you. You shouldn't have to pay to go to a fundraiser to talk to your member of Congress. So, to that, I say, to hell with her. I'll show up, I'll talk to you, and we'll get some things done tonight.
So here's the real plot twist. It's the Democrats bringing the fire to the places Republicans are too cowardly to face. It's Democrats getting standing ovations in MAGA country, not because the voters suddenly turned blue overnight, but because they're starving for representation. Because when push comes to shove, showing up matters more than party lines. And actually telling the truth is a radical act in a party built on fantasy. So here's a message for the GOP. You can run, You can dodge, you can hide behind party leadership and gated fundraisers, but you can't escape accountability forever. Your own voters are done with the lies, the gaslighting, and the broken promises. They're cheering for the opposition in your very own backyard, and if you think this is the worst of it, strap in. So is there a reckoning coming for the GOP? Oh, I most certainly think so, and it has only just begun. If you want more, just click on one of these videos. Go on, treat yourself. Let me know your thoughts below. Agree or disagree, I'd still like to hear them. And if you fancy helping out, hit subscribe and give us a wee thumbs up for the algorithm. Really appreciate it, folks. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.